In the house of Crone, a monster sits in darkness, nestled in a large chair. Its tiny red laser eyes stare blankly, but waiting, ever waiting for the crone to falter, for the crone to let self-doubt seep into her heart, into her thinking. I am that crone. I stay still. I am quiet. My hands are folded in my lap while I wait for the monster's best shots. Say, I'm too old, the monster hisses. Repeat that. I hear the monster, but I do not repeat its words, and the monster cackles. Step aside, old fool. No one wants to hear from you anymore. Again, I am silent. Why don't you just give up? No one's going to give you acting work, the work you love. It's a joke. Silence. God damn it, Crone, answer me. The monster cannot see the smile spreading on my face because the monster cannot dissuade me from my mission to live fully and believe heartily in my future. Not today, dum-dum. I don't believe in you anymore. But at one time I did. Oh, my monster has been with me since I was a young girl. My monster, the expert creator of self-doubt and mental pain, was more successful back then, telling me I was ugly, too fat, that my peers didn't like me. Now, in fact, I was a popular kid, mostly because I was funny, but the monster convinced me otherwise, and I grew up scared and anxious and worried. But as life progressed, maturity led me to self-acceptance, and the monster faded. And I began to believe the monster had died. But then on my 65th birthday, when my Medicare card arrived with that special senior citizen invisibility cloak, my monster was reborn. It had a new mission now, to convince me my life was over, that I should hide away and just wait to die, that I was useless, that I'd never have sex again now that my husband had dumped me for a girl 31 years his junior, that my body was shit. Well, to be fair, my body is shit. Saggy, baggy, flabby. When I wave goodbye, my upper arms stop 10 minutes later. Viewing myself naked in my bathroom mirror, I see my sagging tits, the scars from my hip replacements, and a droopy stomach. But you know, I kind of like it. My body's cushiony and soft, and the scars are interesting, and I don't want to cover up. I want to flaunt my body, and the rest of me as well, my writing, my acting, my everything. Oh, sure, my monster will still be here, but you know, I kind of like the monster now. My monster motivates me. Now, my personal monster continuously whispers bullshit, but now this crone knows better. And so ignoring my monster makes me feel powerful, knowledgeable, confident. Now, that's what I didn't expect.
I didn't expect a gift from Crone, though I received many from her. Have you ever gone into a situation feeling comfortable, yet uncertain about what you find once you start exploring? Well, that was my first experience with Crone. There have been times in all of our lives when we've heard the whispers of another Crone story. We make our own little notes of them within ourselves. I certainly have. Fortunately, because of the beautiful Crones in my life, I know the journey left to travel is even more amazing than what I've covered. Imagine cursing out someone who's disrespected your life's work. It's something I've never had the nerve to do. However, I know a beautiful crone who reclaimed her time once in a park from a girl who started her journey generations after she did. Hmm. The young lady learned that day that crone does not lose her voice. It may become lighter, but it becomes stronger for crone. I'll take that lesson with me always. We are all traveling on the same road. There will be those that pass us, some may trail us. Fortunately, as long as we reclaim our time and regain our footing, the journey continues, and crone sets the pace for herself. I am learning more and more to encourage myself daily. Personal and quiet affirmations are just as powerful as external ones. Just as beautiful plants need protection from the elements at times, so does crone. In crone's life, the elements represent all things around her. I'll just say, the same things that make her laugh have that same power to make her cry. Crone has to be protected, yet crone has to protect herself. She deserves to be seen, never made to feel invisible. The life of crone is so busy. I will need all the strength I have and more to do this as beautifully as the others. Another beautiful crone taught me, you're never too late to bloom. How appropriate when she did something so amazing at 64 that I did at 24, become an RN. I was instantly inspired by this. Much of my anxiety surrounding the topic of aging has shifted to excitement. Crone has taught me that she is beautiful. Crone is ambitious. Crone is courageous. She continues to teach me to embrace my ability to exist and not just live, to be willing to face it, no matter what it is, but on my own terms. I will be waiting, willingly and excitedly, for crone to enter me, to accept this life as it is written, to always find peace in the pieces, to understand that we are not always placed in situations to change them. Sometimes they are meant to change us. Listen to crone when she speaks. There may be happiness in her pain. There may be sadness in her joy. Either way, she has earned her right to tell her story. And to listen is what I've learned